Shoot. Something happened to my. Come on. Give me 1 second, guys. My computer froze on me here for a minute. There we go. There we go.
The company that has remained steadfast and kept the right principles. The company headed toward the world with the right principles. The company that grows with its customers and shares generously. We are Atomy. Atomy, which has been growing ever since its establishment in 2009, is a global multi-level marketing company with a presence across the globe, surpassing 2.2 trillion Korean won in global sales, and with a global membership of 15 million. Atomy's #1 goal of going beyond customer satisfaction to customer success continues to be its top priority to this day. Providing good quality products at reasonable prices. Atomy's competitiveness lies in the nature of distribution. The absolute quality and absolute price product philosophy that Atomy has practiced since its inception is included in all of its products, such as health functional foods, beauty, living, food, fashion, home appliances, and more. Atomy Hemohim surpassed 2 trillion Korean won in cumulative sales, ranked #1 in domestic health functional food exports. With 19 international patents for a single product, it is forging a unique history in the realm of health functional foods. Absolute Skincare, which has become one of the best-selling cosmetics in the industry with sales of 100 billion Korean won every year since its launch. Absolute Skincare received the King Sejong Award from the Korean Intellectual Property Office in 2021 for the first time in the cosmetics industry, and was selected as world-class product for next generation selected by Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy in 2022. Atomy practices customer-centered management in all its business activities, and such efforts were recognized by the acquisition of Customer-Centered Management certification for 3 consecutive years, which is a unique accomplishment in the industry. Starting with the U.S. branch in 2010, Atomy is a global company that opened 26 branches in Asia, South America, Oceania, Europe, etc., with 15 million members worldwide. In 2023, Atomy opened its EU branch and has plans for global expansion, with a focus on Africa, Latin America, and emerging markets. Atomy's GSGS strategy, which stands for Global Sourcing Global Sales, allows the supply of products that align with the absolute quality and absolute price philosophy through Atomy's global sales network. Atomy's Success System, in which the company runs all seminars, allows any member to succeed regardless of individual ability. This is the driving force behind Atomy's distinctive growth. As the next generation broadcasting system bridging online and offline realms, the Success Seminar manifests Atomy's vision for members worldwide. It presents a vision of global success that transcends time and space by merging business and culture. The ACTS project has been initiated to cultivate global leaders and empower our active members around the world. Atomy is dedicated to providing full support for fostering global business activities. To achieve absolute quality and absolute price, and to ensure commitment to quality from its partners, Atomy provides various support measures for partnering companies such as cash payment within 1 week from delivery, interest-free operating fund loans, and joint quality management systems, among others. These create a culture of accompanied growth. Atomy strives to minimize its environmental impact across all business activities. Through policies like transitioning products to zero plastic and introducing eco-friendly smart packaging solutions with the goal of becoming a global eco-friendly leader. Sharing is a mission that all companies must fulfill. As a result of its consistent annual giving for the last 3 years, Atomy has secured the #1 rank in the distribution industry for donations as a percentage of revenue among the top 500 companies in the country. As a result, it has earned various government awards and certifications, including the Government Award for Sustainable Management, Good Donor Award, Family Friendly Company, and Great Place to Work, Korea. Atomy's executives, employees, partnering companies, and members all practice sharing together to improve the lives of all members of society. Whenever sharing is needed around the world, global branches will be united to support happiness for all. The company that holds true to its principles while creating a new distribution culture. The company expanding globally with the trust of people around the world. The company that dreams of customer success while moving beyond customer satisfaction. The company that cherishes the spirit. We are proud Atomy.
Yes, yes, yes. We are proud Atomy and loving it very well much. Can't do this business without all of you who are on the call this morning. Um, Love to see all of you guys are here to learn more about your Atomy business. With any further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the stage over to CJ. Um, so we can get this call started. All right, you have the stage to CJ.
Thank you, Mr. Nick. Can you hear me, Nick?
Yeah, loud and clear, sir.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, Mr. Nick. Good morning, everyone. Just want to say to you, Nick, that I appreciate you. I appreciate your being so consistent. I say that you are consistently consistent, and that's a big deal. And so, to everyone on the call this morning, I want to express appreciation for investing your time and your emotions into this wonderful, wonderful business that we call Atomy. The business where we deliver and educate on the absolute products at the absolute price. If there's anyone on the call this morning, if you are here for the first time, let me just pause and say welcome. May I invite you to unmute your phone real quick to introduce yourself, who you are, where you're calling from, and who introduced you to Atomy, who invited you to Atomy. So let me give you a quick minute to unmute and just give us your name, who you are, where you're calling from, and who invited you. Okay, well, I guess if anyone is new, you will always have an opportunity to just introduce yourself, maybe some other time. So to all my leaders on the call, we welcome you. This morning, before Nick goes into the tech stuff and the back office stuff, I just want to take a quick minute to say something to all of us here who are leaders on the call, veterans perhaps, and to the newbies. Here's what I want to say. There are so many reasons why businesses fail. Lack of proper timing, becoming complacent, not understanding the market, not understanding the products, lack of product knowledge. And the list goes on and on and on. Not having any cash flow. There are so many reasons why businesses fail. And here we are in the momentum morning space. Some of us on this call stumbled into Atomy, not understanding that it's not a hobby and should not be treated as a hobby, but as a business. But nonetheless, here we are. If you are on the call this morning and you look into your heart, you search your soul, and you realize that, oops, I really stumbled into Atomy. I thought it was just the product, or it was just something I could just do on the side. Whatever it might be, you are here in Atomy. Mr. Nick, Novlet, CJ, Bob Eugene, Carol Spain, Ode, all of us who come to the Momentum Morning and we contribute, it's to help to build your business, is to help you succeed. So here's what I want to say this morning. There are many, many reasons. Market timing, not understanding your target audience. And like I said, I could go on and on and on. But there's a finger that keeps pointing back at me. And that finger is, but CJ, what about you? Yes, there are external forces, some that we can't control, but there are some that we can control. I want to talk about self-discipline for a minute. Because when you look at it, sometimes we really approach this business in a very cavalier manner. I did a soul search yesterday, and I realized that in the United States of America, the reason why Atomy, if we be honest, if we be sincere, if we be true to this question, why after 14 years, why Nick, after 14 years in this vast 366 million population size, Atomy is a secret. I might be wrong, but I am going to volunteer an answer. It's because we're not hungry. We're all comfortable. Not everyone. And I think that the lack of discipline, we just take things for granted. I hope that there's no one on the call this morning that epitomizes all of that. I know that we're all hungry and we want to succeed. But the need to be hungry, according to Les Brown, is what separates you from the competition. I pray, I hope that if we have been cavalier about this business that we are in, if we stumbled into it perchance, that at this time, understanding that we have absolute products there, him, the fermented noni, and I could go on and on, the skincare, as you go up and down the shopping mall. It is so fantastic. I'm going into the US mall, and we have over 250 products. And over in the Asia mall, if I am not mistaken, over 10,000 products. I could be wrong. And the list grows each day. Folks, let's get hungry. Let's, as Carol reminds us every morning, go into your back office, go on your website, look around, understand what you have, know your products. Guys, it's time for us to come out of hiding. Really, really. If you need to force yourself to be hungry, get hungry, because that's the only way we're going to win and do this thing. Own your business. I beg of everyone, own it, brand yourself, and take the show to the road. Mr. Nick, over to you.
Great, great, great. All right, give me 1 second, CJ. Let me just let this one person in. Well, I hope that what CJ spoke about this morning, you guys wrote down everything he said, because what he spoke about this morning is very important, guys. You have to have discipline to do this business. So um I don't want to go back to saying what he said, but I'm just gonna go ahead and move on with our agenda this morning. So guys, I would love you guys to unmute those folks who are having problems learning the new website. If it's possible, can I get a raise of hands who are still having a challenge with the website, and let me know what a particular part of the website are you having issues with, so that way I can address the issue this morning on the Momentum Morning Call. Um, I am here to help. I'm here to inspire you and to help you learn your website. So, if you would like, Miss Chanta, go ahead and unmute and you can let me know.
Oh, hey, good morning, everyone. Yes, Nick, I had a problem with group order because I had creating a group order yesterday, but I
Mhm.
wasn't sure about how did, I mean, I got it work, but the only issue I have a problem is that delivery. Do we do one delivery to each order are we purchasing or what? I'm not sure on that part. So would you
Okay,
please explain that?
sure. No problem. So guys, with the group order, how it works is still the same way like how the old one used. We could only ship it to one location. It's still the same way. You just ship it to you only can ship it to one location. So if you are in Atlanta area, you could only ship it to one address. All over. Doesn't matter which part of the United States you are in. You only could ship the group order to one address. And then it distributes to you distribute it to the people that that they add to the group order. Okay? So how the group order works, I'm going to explain to everyone how the group order works. When you first decide you want to create a group order, you have to make an initial purchase on the person that you want the points to go under. So for example, if Miss Carol made a group order, I'm just using her as an example, what would happen is that she would go in under the person that she wants to use the ID of, and then she would add items to that person's shopping cart. Okay? Once you add all the items to the shopping cart of the ID that you want to use, you are going to then go to the next page, which is you're going to click the blue button that says number of items in cart, or it should say number two of total items in cart. Right? You're going to click on that and it's going to take you to the next page. What happened is it's going to ask you what date that you want the points to be applied. Once you select the date that you want it to be applied, then you're going to fill in, scroll down, it's going to ask you shipping option. There's two shipping options. The two shipping options are individual order or group order. When you select group order, another box appears. What you're going to do there is you're going to agree to the terms, and then you're going to click on the box that is it like an open box that says enter group name. Once you enter the group name, you're going to instead of clicking search, you're going to click create group order. Once you click on create group order, it's going to, another box is going to be appeared. It's going to ask you to put in the group name that you created. It's going to ask you to plug in the address that you, um, yeah, the group address that you want the orders to be shipped to. Once you fill in that part of the information, then you will, then a black box will appear. You're going to select the black box, and then it's going to generate the group order. So when you open the, when you see it on the next page, you'll have the group name that you created and the address already filled out. Then you're going to go ahead and make that purchase. Only when you make that initial purchase, then the group name that you created is fully successfully created. Even though it says when you create the group name, it says it's been successfully created, only when you make the initial payment or order is when the group order name will be active. So after you make that initial payment, then or order, your group name will be active. Then what you will do with that group name is you're going to send it to either your another partner that wants to be included in that group order. So all the person has to do now is go ahead and log into their account and then add the items that they want to add to the group order. When they add the items to the cart, is like if they're going through like what you did, where they went through the uh add into cart, and then they'll then go ahead and make the purchase. But instead of they clicking independent order, they're going to click group order. When they click group order, then they're going to type in the name that you gave them. Right? Once they type that in, instead of they clicking on create group, they're going to click on search. Once they click on search, the group order will appear. It'll be like a black box with the name of the order, who the group order name is under, and all they have to do is click on it. Once they click on it, it's going to redirect them to the next page where it's going to put in the address and everything and the group name and everything in and then you're going to click on pay. You're going to scroll down and you're going to put in your credit card and you're going to hit pay. Once you hit pay, the group order is the items that you added to the group order will be added to that group order. And then you would just have to get the item that you ordered within the group order from the person who started the group order. Okay? So, and then you can do that all as long as the group order reaches 250, it will automatically be processed by 2:59 a.m. in the morning. Okay? If it does not have any, if the group order is below 250, your order is automatically canceled. Okay? Because the minimum for the group order is at 250 for the mainland, which is us in the US. Okay? So if I have any clarification, Not too sure if Miss Carol could unmute. If she can just share her experience a little bit, so I can get any clarification if I miss anything, Miss Carol, if you're able to unmute. Okay, so I guess Miss Carol is not available. Okay. All right, guys. So that is the gist of it. Um, about the group order. Uh, you guys understand, or do I need to repeat it again?
Can I ask a question before you repeat? Maybe the
Sure.
question. Yeah,
So, Miss Ruth, go ahead.
yeah. Okay, so that was last night I was trying to do it,
Mm-hmm.
but because of the civil consent that I'm in, so I did not have a chance to follow to see anything about the group order, but I was trying to do it myself, but I get somewhere I stuck and couldn't do it. And then now this morning, I'm glad that I'm here and then
Hold on, guys. 1 minute.
working on it. And so what I understand, what I started, I didn't know where to go. I thought it has to be my number, but from what you said, I can choose any person that I want the point to go to
Mm-hmm.
and create the group order.
Correct.
Yes, I
Mm-hmm.
did. And then when I get there, I don't know what to do. It's because I did not do the payment. So
Yes.
that was
Yeah.
the problem. So I
Yeah,
have
that's
to
a
make the
problem. Mhm.
payment to make the group active. Okay.
Correct. Correct. You have to every group order that you create, you have
The
to make an initial payment,
initial payment
initial
to make it
group,
active.
yeah, of
Yeah.
initial purchase. It has to go under someone that needs the points. That's why I was saying that you put it under
Yes.
someone that
Yes.
needs the
I
points.
understand that. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
that's what I
Hmm.
did not do. That's why it's not active. And
Yeah.
then now
Hmm.
I can share the group name with other partner in the group,
Correct.
or if I need points on somebody else, yeah, so I can just enter another name as it's another partner and make the payment and pay with my card and thing like that, right? Can we do that?
I'm not sure if I might have to get a little bit clarification
Okay.
on that because I think it's only one group order. One group
Yes,
order.
it's one group order, but now I need points on somebody else to match my PV to get the check that I'm
Okay,
doing.
I understand what
So
you're saying. Okay, so what will
can
happen
I,
is you still
yeah,
use you could still give the group order to someone on your left
mhm.
or someone on your right, but it only
Okay,
could be one group order created at a time. It
okay, yes,
cannot
one group
be,
order, and then I can add another person if I need the point on somebody else. So I
yeah.
enter, as in, okay,
Yeah. So what you'll have to do is once they get the group order name, they have to go into their account and then
okay,
add the
yes,
items to, yeah,
to their
add
card, and
to
then
their card. And then when they go to the next page where it's asking for to select the date and
mhm.
then the shipping option, they're going to select group order and then type in your group order name and hit search.
Okay, so when they tap the name, but want the address be shown or they have to put the address?
No, it'll have the address. The address
Okay, the
that will have
address
the
will
group
be
order.
shown.
It'll be
Okay,
added already. Hmm.
okay, good.
Yeah,
I
they
think
cannot. Yeah,
I
they
will
cannot
try it
edit it.
later.
Yeah, they cannot edit it. No.
Okay, I will try it. I will go
Hmm.
on it later and work.
Hmm.
Thank you, Nick.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you for
Hmm.
your job.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I think Ruth, you have my number. So if you have a problem, you could always call me. All right.
Shanta has a question, Nick.
Yeah. Go ahead, Miss Janta.
So, question is, when you give out the group order name to my other partner,
Hmm.
and when they start purchasing it, can they still see the previously order that we creating that purchase?
No.
No.
No, because remember it's individual orders. So you're logging into each other's ID. It's not like how it was before where you put in the ID. It's
Mm-hmm.
everybody logging into their own accounts and placing their own orders.
I
It's not,
see.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm,
Excuse me.
mm-hmm,
So once you're creating the group order,
mm-hmm.
you can use this group order forever or however long you want it, right? It's not
It's
gonna be
it's good until 2:59 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, our time.
okay. And then
Every day, every day.
every day.
So it
Okay.
doesn't matter if you create it now, say you created 11 o'clock.
Nick, 11:59. Sorry.
It's 11:59 Pacific, Miss Joy, but it's 2:59 a.m.
2:59 in Korea. Yes.
2:59 a.m. for us on the East Coast.
Correct. Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. So
So
if you started
Oh,
now at 11 o'clock, so if you started at 11 o'clock now, it only runs from now until 2:59 a.m. in the morning.
in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
So okay. Let me get this straight. Once you creating your group order, you can give it out and they can use it. But my question is, you can always use it the same group order's name, however long you want it, right? It
Yeah.
doesn't.
So
Okay.
if you create a group order name, Lisa, right now it'll only be act good until 2:59 a.m. Eastern Standard Time today,
Mm-hmm. Right.
and then tomorrow morning when you get up, you can still use Lisa again.
Got you.
All right?
I see. Yes. Thank you. That's clarified that. Thank you,
Yeah.
Nick.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome. Mhm. Okay.
Nick,
I got Miss
All right,
Miss
Nick. Okay,
Mhm,
sorry.
mhm.
Nick,
Yes.
perhaps it might be a good idea, although most of us should be aware of it. But I think it would be a good idea, Nick, if you could go over the advantages or the benefit of the group order. Why and how the
Hold
group
on, Miss
ordering
Joy.
can be advantageous to
Yeah.
us.
Yeah. The group order comes in very handy because oh, okay. So Miss, so I actually have a correction to Miss Carol did just let me know that even though the only thing the person is able to see in the group order is in this she said here on here um remember the group order, it gives each person that put in the group order the group name the total. You can only oh, hold on 1 second, something is in my way.
You can only use a name that day.
Yeah, the only use what name that day. Then the next day you can start over with the same name. Yeah. So like I was saying, like I was telling um Miss Chanta, yes, you can create use the same name again the next day. So hold on 1 second. I got some more people trying to jump in here. All right, so thank you, Miss Carol. I appreciate that. I'm gonna go ahead and picked up where I left off. So I was saying that there's advantages of using the group order. So say for example
Can I have a
you
motion, please?
yeah, give me 1 second, Vanilla.
All right.
I'm getting to you. Yeah. Yeah. The advantage of the group order is that say that you only needed one item from the US mall. Instead of you having to put that one item, you try to find someone in your area that's doing the group order, and that way you can join in with their group order and add that one item to their order, so that way you can uh, save on the shipping. Okay. All right. So go ahead, Mr. Vernell. I'm going to go ahead and open up. You can open up your mic and.
Thank you. Thank you,
Mhm,
Nick.
mhm.
Good morning, everybody. Yeah, what I would love to say about the group as group one. And for instance,
Yeah. Hey, Vanel, I'm not too sure if
if
you
I
can
have
move to a better area, but you're breaking up. We can't understand what you're saying.
okay, sorry, can you hear me
We can
now?
hear you now, yeah.
Okay, I'm at a workplace. Sorry about that. Yeah, you can create as many as group order you want. For instance, if I'm living in Florida and I have like 20 members of my left leg who lives like nearby, I
Mm-hmm.
can create a group order for them. And
Yes.
if I have another 15 living, for instance, in Port St. Lucie on my right leg, or both left and right, I can create a group order for them. That means they would be able to use, that group. We can have more than one. We pretty much have a video, but this is in Creole.
Mm-hmm.
Video Florence asked me to put together,
Mm-hmm.
and hopefully, Nick, you probably, put something like this. I know you're probably already working on it. What I like mostly about the group order, back in the days in the center order, if I am United States of America,
Mm-hmm.
I could only put PVs or give PVs away to people United States. That was the same for Canada. Now
Mm-hmm.
with the group order,
Mm-hmm.
wherever that person is in Atomy, as long as you can log into the account. But if I'm logging to the account, I must log in on a sign in the US mall. For instance, if I have somebody in Haiti, I want to like give that person some PVs.
Mm-hmm.
Once I have the username and the password for that person, all I'm gonna have to do, pull up the UNC mall, log in with that person credential, and I can give that person some PVs, like add that person to the group order. I don't know if that makes sense because I'm in a workplace. There's so much like background noise. I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
you guys can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you. You're fine.
And one more thing that I realized, I don't know how long it takes for the group order, for the system to clear the group order to be able to reuse it. For instance, if if I create a group order today, I know I have until 11:59 PST or
Mm-hmm.
close to 3 o'clock in the morning
Mm-hmm.
for the system to automatically either process that order if it's qualifies or cancel it if it's not qualifies for delivery. But once
Right.
that either process or um like let's see the system cancel it,
Mm-hmm.
the experience I'm having right now, the next day I'm not able to use it. Whenever I try to go use it, the system says no, you have a duplicate whoop order. I don't know if I have to give it more time for the system to clear it and for me to be able to use the same name as a group order. I don't know if everybody having the same problem.
Maybe it depends. You have to remember the time that you created it. So, um, so you would probably have to wait until that time again, uh, to go back in and recreate it. So say for
Oh,
example, you created 11 a.m. in the
uh-huh,
morning,
uh-huh.
you gotta wait until 11 a.m. the next morning to reuse it again.
Or like give it like a 24 hours frame, right?
Yeah, exactly. For it to
I'll
for it, for
try
it to,
that.
for it to completely drop out of the system.
Yes, I'll try that. And one
But
more
Alex
thing,
did
Nick.
told us,
Mhm.
yeah, Alex did tell us on the recording that you could use it once it passes 2:59 a.m. But if you're having that issue, I would probably try it that way and see first, and then
Yeah,
if
I
you
try that.
can, yeah, and
Yes.
let me know so that way I
Yeah,
know
of
ahead as
course.
well.
Of course, I can
Mm-hmm.
use like even 8 hours after the time it was
Mm-hmm.
like either processed or canceled, you
Mm-hmm.
still cannot use it. The system says no, you have a duplicate, group order. All I
Yeah.
had to do just go ahead and create a new one. But if, like for
Yeah.
instance, if I had, for example, Atomy 2025,
Mm-hmm.
I just do Atomy 2026, and share that. The name to anybody in my
Yeah.
lineage, anybody
Mm-hmm.
want to use it, and they use it. And one more
Right.
thing I like about the group order, Nick,
Mm-hmm.
any members or whomever added they purchase to that group order, they can go ahead and cancel days.
Mm-hmm.
They cannot cancel the entire group order, but they can subtract themselves from
Mm-hmm.
that group order.
Right.
And And if for instance, Nick, you create a group order, right? You shared with me.
Mm-hmm.
If I go ahead and add my purchase, I can only see my purchase. I wouldn't be able to see anybody else. But if I
That's
want to
it.
know, yeah, if I want to know, I mean, so the amount of money that already been added to that group order, I
Mm-hmm.
have to go ahead and pretending I'm adding new order. Once you do search, you try
Mm-hmm.
to pull up the name. That's where you're gonna see, the name it
Mm-hmm.
was created and how many I'm like purchased. If it's already qualifies or if we
Mm-hmm.
have to add more order to it, to
Mm-hmm.
make it qualifies for the free shipping.
Right. All right. Thank you, Vanilla. Appreciate the input.
Anytime.
Mm-hmm. Appreciate the input.
Excuse me, Leader Venel, you say either people in Canada, you can put it in the group order also?
Haiti, anywhere. You can, for instance, if I want to give PVs to somebody like overseas, all I have to do, pull up the USA mall and log in with that person credentials. Once I log into that person credentials, I can go ahead and add the purchase. The thing is coming to me to whatever the address you have initially set up for the delivery. But the PVs will go to that person, but the products will come to me or to that address he was assigned to. Anywhere.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's something I
Okay.
tried
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
before, I
That's
shared the
Yeah.
screen share.
awesome. That's
Oh, I
really
love it.
Yeah.
awesome
I
because
love it. I love it.
Yeah.
sometimes you cannot save the Canada people. So now with this, as long you got the password, you can do it. That's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. I did
Yes.
that too with a person from Canada. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I ordered the product from on the US mall and then ship it to me, and they got the points. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, Nick, you got Alex
Yes.
and Gary. Carol, her hand was up, but I don't know if she
Yeah,
still
what I
wants.
want to do is if Miss Carol is still available, I want to
Mhm.
go to her first, and then I'll go to Alex.
Alex and then Gary.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then Gary. Yeah. So I'm not too sure if Miss Carol is still able to unmute.
I am. What I want to say is this is great. The difference is everybody need to go in and play with it. You don't have to actually make the order. You can go in and practice
Oh,
on
no,
making
someone
the
is
order
calling me.
and just don't pay for it. That way you will learn how to do it. And one of the things that I do before I make a group order, I make sure that I got enough product that we're gonna pay for that order, that it's not gonna cancel. I tried it one time and did not make sure the order canceled because somebody decided not to order that day without telling me. So I make sure that I have enough people who are gonna make an order. You have to make sure that order is subtotal. It only do subtotal. It's not gonna add, whatever the tax is, that's not included. It's $250 subtotal. So make sure you pay attention to that. So with everybody who tell me they're gonna order, when they get ready to put their orders in, they have to give me that subtotal. That way we'll make sure it's right. And at the end of the night, before the time is up, I go in and make sure it's been done. So we have to do that. But this is a great way of ordering. You can put TV wherever you want now. It is fantastic. So you all play with it, work with your team on it, and it will be so much better. And it's not, we can tell you a million times how to do it, but until you practice it yourself, work with your team on doing it, it will not be right. You have to
Mhm.
do it yourself. We have to be learners of our own practice, of our own company, our own product. That's the same thing about using the product. Be a product of the product so you'll know what products work. You can tell people what they do for you. So y'all have a blessed day and let's keep on doing it because this that's right. CJ is a teamwork all the way, teamwork, and that's what it's about. And I appreciate everyone. Let's keep doing what we're doing. We gotta make 2025 the best year ever in the United States with Atomy.
Yep.
Love it, love it,
All
love it.
right.
All
So
good,
go ahead.
all good, all good.
Yeah.
Love it, love it.
Love it. Love it. Yep. So go ahead, Alex, if you want to go ahead on mute and ask your
Yeah,
question. Thank you for your patience.
yeah, good morning, everyone. If multiple people contribute to a group orders, so does all the PV go to one person, or is there a secret way to split it among the group?
No, once it goes to everybody. Everybody goes It goes like because everybody has to log into their own individual accounts. So whatever they order, they get the points. It's just being added to the group order to be able to save on shipping.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. All right, Gary, you can go ahead and unmute.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
When I came to the Zoom, I am doing a group order right now,
Mm-hmm.
and I finished to order for the first one to create the group. My question is, should I pay for the first one?
Yes, you have to pay for the first order for the group
Okay,
order to
okay.
be active. For the group
Okay,
name to
okay.
be active.
This is
hmm
all right.
Yeah,
Thank you so very much.
you're welcome. All right. So and then I saw
Miss
Miss Joy.
Joy.
Miss Joy, go ahead, Miss Joy.
Hello, good morning. I just wanted to add that you can use one credit card. You don't have to use three, four credit cards. You could use that one over and over and over. So thanks, Nick.
You're welcome. Yes, you can. hmm The company doesn't recommend it, but it's up to you. So, all right. So, do we have any other? Okay, so we covered. Um, hey Alex, did you raise your hand again, or
Yes, I
you have a
forgot
question?
to. Yeah, I forgot to mention that about the payment. So how the payment goes?
You could use your credit card or multiple times if you have the user's password and user ID to get into their account to place it under the group order. But
So I mean, you mean that the person that has created the group order is the one who have to make that payment?
you have to make the assure once the person who's creating the group order, they have to create initial payment. They have to make a initial order first for the group order to be active.
Okay.
And then say that you send the group order to say Bet. I'm just using Bet on here since I see it on the screen. Um, right? And she logs in with her ID and her password, and she adds items to her cart, and then she goes to the next page where it asks you to put the date and then the shipping option, and she chooses group order. What she does is she selects group order, then you supply her the group name that you created, and what she does is she able to add her order onto that group order that you created, and then she pays for her order with her credit card
Oh, she pay for their own order,
for
right?
their own orders. Yeah, they pay for their own orders, but if you are trying to grow your organization, you could log into your partners. The company does not recommend it. I'm going to repeat this again. The company does not recommend it, but as if you have the person's ID and password, you can go in and place the order under them if you want to help them grow their PVs. But it's initially what the group order was designed to do was for everyone to be able to independently put in their own orders using their own payment method.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Okay,
Thank.
you're welcome. Yeah, the
Uh,
company does not. Yeah, the company does not recommend that you or recommend that you log into someone else's account and to place an order. They want the customer to go in and order on their own. I'm going to repeat that again. Guys, they want your customers to be able to know how to go in and order their own product. If they don't know how to do it and you're doing it for them, they are not considered auto consumers. They are considered uh, not auto consumers. They are just considered consumer, right? If you do not show them how to go in and place their own orders, yeah, their own orders, they will then go back to Walmart or Costco or whatever store, ABC store that they were getting the old products from. And this is what the company is trying to prevent. We want to have auto consumers. Without auto consumers or business partners buying or consuming the product, we do not have a business. We're
Hey
just
Nick,
making it
So,
convenient for them. That way they can go to they could come directly to their door instead of they having to go to the ABC store to get it.
So if you got grandma who's just not computer literate at all, and she really totally depends on you to get her order, how?
Yes, you can do that
that's
as well
thank you.
because you have a granddaughter or someone, grandson who is computer legit. They could help out grandma or grandpa putting it in that order because they are more knowledgeable about the computer.
Right.
hmm
Okay.
So,
okay,
so
I want
yeah,
to
so
join in. I
yeah.
want to join in.
mhm.
What happens if the grandmother is living by herself? She has no one there, and she calls Nick. Nick, I need so and so and so, and I have nobody here to help me.
No problem. That's not
What
that would not
what would
we
you do?
What would I
What can you?
do?
What,
I would go in for grandma and put in her order for her.
thank you very much. Case closed.
Right.
Yes, I understand what Nick say, but just for people, who don't want to learn about the system.
Mm-hmm.
But like me, I got 8 years consumer, so I order for them every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Because those
So
people don't know computer. But some
yeah,
of them they know, they just don't want to learn. So that's why they
yeah,
come to town.
yeah. So this is what I was talking about. Yeah. So yeah. So but
did Carol want to say something?
yeah.
Yes, I really do.
mm,
We can nitpick this all day long.
Yeah.
Please stop, y'all. We are taking this entirely too far. There are special circumstances.
Says yeah.
So stop it with the what if, until we start, let's use our brain this morning. And I don't
Mm-hmm.
mean no harm. Let's think about what we really saying. We're asking the same thing a different way over and over again. We all are adults. There are special circumstances. So let's not beat this to death.
All
Please.
right, Carol.
Companies
Yeah,
trying to give us so many ways to do things better. They really,
okay,
I mean,
let's
Adamant has worked so hard to help us do things better. So let's put this in the right perspective, okay?
absolutely. So yes, Carol, thank you for that. Yeah, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about let's get the orders in. It's
Mm-hmm.
all about momentum. So Nick,
Mm-hmm.
here's what I'd love you to do this morning.
Mm-hmm.
There are folks on the call who I know they're getting ready to explode
Mm-hmm.
and they need resources like the flyers and stuff. And there
Yeah.
are tools that I know of, Nick, that we can download and access these resources. The
Yes.
back
So
office
let me share
and
my
the
screen real
could you
quick.
just do that for us, Nick?
Yeah.
That's going to be very helpful.
All right, guys, just to let you guys know that we do have some new hours of operation for our customer service. So I hope everybody can see the screen here. Effective March 1st, um, it's going to be 7 a.m. Pacific time to 5 p.m. Pacific time for the customer service hours. And for us in the East Coast would be from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Okay? So those are the new hours of operation for our call center, starting on March 1st. Okay?
Yay.
Great, great, great,
Then
great, great, great.
yeah. So then we have a couple of the promotions. So that's going on right now with the auto sales master and stuff. And um, you can go read up all on that later on in while your convenience. But like what CJ was saying about the flyers. So hang on one second. Let me log in real quick, guys. Um, uh, hold on one second, guys. I don't have my other computer, so um, the computer broke down. So let me see if I can. I need my other computer. That's why I can't log in at this time. CJ, I can't log in at this time because I don't have my other computer. So
Well, that's okay. All
yeah,
we just explain to
yeah,
all of
yeah,
the
yeah. So
yeah. So problem.
yeah. So guys, yesterday you guys were talking about the the leaflets that the company has, right? Um, the leaflets you can get it at two ways. Okay, so the first way is if you log into your account and then you click on the little arrow at the side where it has the three lines and you click on more, you'll see a section that says miscellaneous. Once you click on miscellaneous, it's going to bring up a section that have all our marketing materials. And one of the marketing materials is our brochures that you can order from the company. They are $28 for either English or Spanish. And then there's another way to get the leaflets if you don't want to wait for the company to ship it out to you. It's if you click on when you log in, you click on customer service on the top of the page, and then there's a tab that says, if you scroll down a little ways, there's a tab that says resources. When you click on resources, it's going to bring up all our documentations that you can, and one of them are the leaflets PDF. So you can click on that and you can download it and you can print a copy of the products. It gives you the whole list of all the products and the pricing. Okay? That's the best way to get it because it's easier for the company to edit the leaflets on the PDF side than the physical copies that you could buy and they ship to you.
Oh,
'Cause-
okay.
yeah, because what happened is the company is constantly adding new products. So I bet you anything, with the new products came out in February, it's not going to be updated in the on the leaflets that you order from the company. It's going to be updated in the PDF that's on the website because it's easier for them to update that sooner than calling the manufacturer that creates our flyers and telling them up top that we have two new products because the company orders those in advance. So what they do is they wait till they sold out of those and then let the company know that there's two new products that they needed to add to the list. So that's when they'll eventually send out send us the new copies. So the best bet is through customer service, resources, and then the leaflet will be under there. All right.
Hey Nick,
Yes, yes, sir.
that there's an interesting question here in the chat, and I'm going to attempt to answer that question or respond to it. And of course, Joy, Ode, Carol, if they have anything else to contribute, they can. But the question is, If the child is 13 and 16 years old and is having headache or migraine, what's the Atomy product? So my response to Christine is this. What is really going on? What is the child or the children, what are they consuming?
Right.
Another question that I'd like to ask, that I would ask is, when last have those kids had a detox? In Jamaica, we call it washout or deworming. The invasion of parasites in the body. These are some of the things that the grinding of the teeth, migraine headaches, blurred vision. These are things that come with a body that is so toxic. A lot of kids are allergic to sweets. It manifests itself in headaches. So I would do a little bit of probing, Christine, before.
Good morning. I'm here.
Are you Christine?
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, I'm Christina.
Christina, okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
I see your question, and thank you for the question. And this really is the place for us to discuss things like these. I would do some probing. There's something going on there in the background with these kids. I would want to ask the question: when last have they had a detox?
Um, I'm from Nigeria actually, so the last time I gave them the warming was probably like a year plus, 1 year plus.
Yes. So these are the things that I would probe. Some kids are they too much sweets. These things tend to happen. They develop that kind of reaction. So I wouldn't want to just say this or that. There
Yeah,
are
because
products.
we're not, yeah, I don't mean to interrupt, CJ, but we're not healthcare professionals, so
Right.
yeah, we cannot really recommend anything
Right.
for at this time. So I would
Okay.
probably, if you're available on Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
night at 8 p.m., you can join us on the Ask the Doctor, and you can put that same question in the chat,
Okay.
and they could probably recommend something. But like I said, this call is not um, suited for those
I
types.
got it. Yeah, I got it. Thank you, sir.
And the link will be posted in the Atomy Momentum morning chat, so you'll see it
Yeah.
every Thursday
Okay.
night at 8. Yeah.
Could I say something? I beg to
Yeah.
disagree because we are all Atomy users. We are all from Atomy. And if someone calls and ask for a suggestion, I think someone should be able to suggest something that the person can use. And what I wanted to say is this: I have a daughter-in-law who is a um, oh gosh, it's gone for me. Oh,
This
ooh,
is a good point that
um,
yeah.
yes. Oh,
Sorry, Miss
yeah,
Joy. I don't mean to interrupt,
yeah.
but this is a good point Miss Carol brought up too is
Wait, Nick. No, Nick. Hold on. Hold 1 second. I know
Mhm,
Miss Carol brought up this, but as I'm saying is this: we are on this call to help each other. We are not here to tell to give directions as what medicine to use or what not medicine to use, but there are suggestions that we can give because we have used the product and we have um, experienced certain things from the product. So if she's an Atomian, there are things that she can try, definitely.
Definitely.
So I really
And the truth,
disagree with that. I really disagree.
and
Sorry.
the truth is joy. The truth is joy is that the hemoin, it really the first thing it does is begin to detox the body. But we're all on the same page.
Yeah.
Coming on the Ask the Doctor on Thursday is a real good idea. I believe that this deserves some probing. There are some questions that need to be asked, but we know for sure though that someone is talking.
Yeah. Oh, someone has a TV. Who is muted? Unmuted.
Can you just mute that person?
Yeah.
Okay, so Christina, are you there?
Yeah.
I'm
Yes,
here.
Joy. Are you there, Christina?
Yes, sir.
Yes. That's a very good question. And as a concerned parent, I can understand. We know here in Atomy, the kind of product. I am really thinking right now that, any which way you take it, the hemorrhage is our first line of defense. That's our first answer, what it does to the body.
Mhm.
But even when and if you use the hemorrhage, and I highly recommend that because
Mhm.
detoxing is something that our kids need, we all need. That's the first thing the hemorrhage does. But the invitation to come on the Thursday night call and to ask the doctor, that's a good idea because there no doubt will be some underlying issue, and any doctor would be wanting to ask some questions and to probe something is going on to be triggering these migraine headaches. And
Okay, sir.
I could list several reasons that could induce the migraine headaches. So be on the call on Thursday and ask your questions.
Okay, sir. I will do that.
Yeah. And this is
Thank
what I
you.
wanted to say before Miss Joy interrupt. But well, I interrupt Miss Joy. But how much water are they drinking?
Yeah, they drink a lot of water. The only problem is that
Okay.
they they like to eat all this candy. Although I don't buy it for them, their dad normally do that, but I've stopped him to stop getting them candies.
Mm-hmm.
My oldest is 16 and my youngest is 13 years old.
Oh, okay.
Another thing is sleep, because the last time we went to the doctor, they said that they have to be going to sleep at a particular time. Let's say if it's 10 o'clock, they have to keep to that particular time so they will not be
Right.
having the headaches.
Yeah.
Vitamin
I,
C
I
is good
don't,
too.
I,
They can use
Yeah,
Yeah.
vitamin
vitamin C is
C.
good too. Yes.
Yeah, I do have vitamin C, probiotic, omega-3, Imohim, all of that.
okay.
I give it to them in the
Okay.
morning before they leave for school.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome. All right.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Appreciate the question though. All right. All right,
Well,
guys. It's now what time is it now? It's now 11:10. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up for this morning because I actually got to run. But you wanted to say something else, CJ, before we wrap up?
listen, Nick, I want to thank you, Nick. You're always consistently consistent, Nick. And you touched on the back office stuff. We gotta do this. I'm suggesting that I can't wait once a month or even twice a month. We all need to become fluid and conversant with our back office, with ordering, with all these good things.
Yeah.
And Nick, for those of us who are really hungry and want to move our business, you don't want to be out there not having products to expose and certainly not having your brochures or your flyers. So let's get into the back office and download whatever we need to download and walk with, our tools. We need to have tools in the toolbox so we can properly and professionally uh, say what needs to be said and show what needs to be shown. So I thank you for that, Nick. I'm encouraging everyone to pull out all those resources in the back office, print what you need to print, and work with these things. And finally, Nick, Alan touched this last week, Friday, and I want to touch it again. Hope that Alan will be with us again this Friday. Get your shirts, guys. Atomy, expose it, brand yourself, show and tell. Let them ask. Let them ask you the question. What is this all about? So if you need to get your vest, get your shirt, whatever you need to do, let's go get ourselves branded and put your face in the place. That's all for me, Nick.
Yeah. All right. So I saw someone had their hand raised, but I'm not sure who it was. I didn't get a chance to see.
It was me. I had a question real quick. CJ,
Mhm.
I was waiting to hear the information about the brand. You know, he told us he would send us the logo. So how do we get that logo for that shirt?
I spoke to him. I spoke to him last night. He said that how he's working on putting it together for me. As soon as he sends it to me, I will send it to you, Miss Carol. All right. So
And
right now, yeah,
I
right
see
now
it.
he's traveling a lot, so he's putting it together slowly. But as soon as I get it from him, I'll let you guys know.
Well, Nick, I'm gonna jump in and push it along because this is something that is really needed. I'm glad he exposed it. So whatever needs to be done, Carol, I'm gonna have it done so we can quickly take it to a whole new level.
Yeah.
And I
So
see where you
yeah.
posted
So
on
he should have
several
it. Yeah. He should have it done sometime this week. So hopefully, by the time I reach out to him by the end of the week, I can
Awesome.
I'll let you guys know. Mhm.
And Nick, I see where Carol she put a post in the chat.
Yeah.
This is for Christina, the patches.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Mhm.
But we need to still probe Christina. Something
Yes.
could be going
Something is
on.
still. Yeah.
I don't know if it's
Mhm.
in their diet or what they're doing, what they're not doing, but we need to be on the call on Thursday and ask the questions. This is a good opportunity for you to come into the chat with the doctors and we talk about these things. Very good question.
All right. All right, everybody. Have a great day. Have a productive one. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Same time, same channel. We'll
Same
see you guys
channel.
then.
Pre-game starts at 9:40, 9:45. We're here to do the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
Guys, let's go, let's go, let's go. Aja,
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 aja.
Aja, Aja,
Aja,
Aja.
aja, aja.